Just kind of wanted to give an update and let everybody kind of know what's going on with the channel, with us, and everything like that. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Jerry again. Welcome to Jonalyn and the American Guys YouTube channel. I know I don't do this too often, but Jonalyn has asked me to do a vlog, and I'm not very good on the camera. She seems to be getting a little bit better about it. But anyway, I just kind of want to give everybody an update. I know I just took a video with her new camera of some more camera equipment that came in. And I may do a video on that, not necessarily an unboxing, but something similar to that, because she absolutely loves unboxing videos. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to give an update and let everybody kind of know what's going on with the channel, with us, and everything like that. Obviously, our channel is basically a long-distance relationship channel. And that's kind of where we decided that we was going to go with this. And we had some video from the time that we spent in Hong Kong, and we've pretty well ran out of that. But our plans were to get back together in April. I was going to meet her in Hong Kong, then we was going to catch a flight and head to the Philippines and just spend a week to 10 days there, doing some traveling and visiting some family and so on and so forth. But as we all know, there's been this great big monster that's kind of put a damper on everything around the world. And that's definitely more important now than a vacation. But since the coronavirus has kind of put a damper on things, I've had to move my vacation back. I pushed it back a month. We were going to get together in April, but April's definitely out of the question now. We were hoping for May, but I'm not sure that May is going to be a good idea either. We're just going to have to play this thing by ear. It may obviously be, later on after the summer months before I may be able to get over there and see her again. But all the camera equipment and stuff is, everything that we've done up to this point is basically been on a camera phone, a smartphone, iPhone, maybe an old phone that she had, but all of our footage is off of a phone. So I decided that, hey, this time let's just go ahead and try to have a better footage, better quality videos, and so on and so forth. So I bought her, I think on the last video I done, or the one before that, a camera. And that camera is more or less for her for vlogging. It's it's a smaller camera with a flip up lens on it. Actually, I've got it here sitting doing some of the video recording. I've got my iPad in front of me, plus the camera is sitting behind it just to see how well it works. And I'm sure you can probably see the reflection in my glasses of the iPad. But anyway, I ordered more camera equipment because our intentions are, if we're going to keep doing this channel, we want to make better quality videos. So whenever we go back, I go back to Hong Kong, or maybe we meet in the Philippines. We haven't decided yet how we're going to do this, but our plans is to spend a week to 10 days there, and if that's the case, we want to try to get as much good quality video footage as we possibly can, and so I bought better cameras to be able to do that with. Something that'd be a little bit more cinematography wise, or however you say that, as opposed to just pulling out a phone and having it wobbling around and getting decent footage. But this way, we won't be able to, if we have to film in low light, and I bought a small microphone to mount on top of the camera, and tripod and some various things. We want to try to make things a little bit better quality as much as possible. And with that being said, let me just go into the rest of everything that's going on here. Obviously, since I'm not going to be able to make it there in April, that's going to push things back a little bit farther. And if most of you probably noticed, she's wearing a ring, and I did give her a ring the last time that we visited, with the promise that in April whenever I came back, that I would give her a lot nicer ring. We wanted to see how things work out between us, and we absolutely, the chemistry was there when we met. She's a lot of fun. I mean, when we're together, we just mesh really well. And we've decided that, hey, we need to be together. I mean, in all honesty, whenever we went into this, we wasn't looking for a long distance dating relationship, because I had no desire to fly on the other side of the planet, every so often to take her out on a date. The intentions were, for both of us, we were looking for somebody to marry, and we hit it off. And it's not like we jumped into this relationship blind and hadn't met anybody else or anything like that. It just, her and I really do work well together. So with that being said, our intentions were to make a formal announcement. I mean, because we've been talking about marriage for a while, to make a formal announcement on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that in April. And then once I got back home, I was going to start the K-1 visa process. We all know by the TV show, the 90 days, the fiancé visa and so on and so forth, how that works out. It takes a long time, because once you start the paperwork, because we've already been doing the research, once you start the paperwork, and if things go well and smooth and no issues with any glitches in the system or anything like that, you're talking anywhere from 6 months to a year to get something like that approved. And so that's why we decided we was going to wait till April, do everything, have our next meeting, me give her another ring, do an engagement ceremony for YouTube and Facebook, and then from there, once I got back, I was going to start the paperwork. And I've already started putting all the paperwork together, and she's been putting things together as well. So now we're looking at, if I can't get there in April and I can't get there in May, and the summer passes and I'm not able to get there, and maybe I don't get back over there again until October, November, something like that. And then we start the paperwork. Then we got another 6 months to a year, before we could possibly get this visa approved. So her and I have been discussing this, and it looks like that if I can't make it by May, that we're just going to go ahead and start the paperwork and get everything submitted to the government and get the ball rolling on this. And when we do that, we will, myself and her both, but since I have most of the paper and the documentation, I will be the one filling the stuff out, send it in, and when the government gets it and they say, well, we need more, or hey, this is fine, we need her to do this, or you do that, we'll make videos of all this stuff. I mean, we're going to kind of keep everybody apprised of what's going on step by step, from the very first filing, when we send a package off, and even if it comes to the point where maybe we'll just make videos to help other people out that may be doing the same thing, on what they need to do, the process and the paperwork, and through the whole gamut, basically just, hey, this is how it works, and here's the mistakes we made, or here's how things went smoothly. And so and at this point, we're kind of between a rock and a hard place as far as my visit and us being able to get together again for another vacation and doing things together. So obviously she's making a lot of videos. She gets off every Sunday, and on her days off, she tries to go and make a video on what she's doing on her day off. She's been making the hiking videos and such. And her trips around Hong Kong, the issues with the coronavirus, how it's affecting Hong Kong, and plus she likes to cook, and she just finished a program at a culinary school there in Hong Kong. She'll be having a graduation. It's supposed to be in May, and that may get pushed back as well. Then she's going to enroll again in another class, I think, baking or something like that. And but so she likes to cook, and she can cook good. So she would like to eventually have a cooking channel on YouTube as well, and share what she knows with people, recipes and how to prepare dishes and so on and so forth. And she's kind of excited about that. She looks forward to it, and she's I think that folks would be able to get a lot out of that. And so, that's one direction that we're looking at, and that will probably be a totally separate channel. But at this point right now, it's just going to be video on top of what we're already doing in this channel. And once we get things established here and get the K1 visa out of the way, because like I said, primarily this is a long distance relationship channel, and that's what our primary focus is, and on the K1 visa and how the process works and how long distance relationship works. And she may make some a video on how to make long distance relationships work and different things like that. And I may throw one in there a time or two as well. And then she's going to obviously throw in her weekend videos, and then occasionally do a cooking video. And then once we get everything situated and settled, and if she's able to get over here, then she's definitely going to start her cooking channel. And her and I also plan on doing some traveling, whether it's here in the States. This is a big country. There's a lot of places to see, and I think that we can do some videos, some good videos on traveling around the country here in the U.S. and also abroad. I mean, she's wanting to go to a lot of the Asian countries, and actually I'd like to do that too, and Europe, but that's not something that we can actually do right now. But once we do, I mean, this channel right here may convert from a long distance relationship to a travel channel, and then she'll have a cooking channel. But that's kind of where we're at right now. We just wanted to really update people on what's going on, and the reason that we've not got back together, obviously there are travel restrictions that's keeping me from going to Hong Kong. Plus, with this virus, it's nothing to mess around with right now. So we're both, playing our cards right on this by just, hey, let's just continue doing what we're doing right now. And then as soon as we have the opportunity, we'll get back together. We'll fly to the Philippines. We'll have a good vacation there. Hopefully a lot of good video, and meet more people, new people, and people that she's not seen in a while. And we'll introduce as many of those folks as we can to y'all as well. So anyway, we do thank you for your support, and we just ask that you just hang out, continue to watch, see how this thing progresses, because that's our plans, just to show everybody what it takes to make a long distance relationship work, and how to get folks from the other side of the planet to America. I mean, it's a kind of a complicated situation, but I'm sure we can do it. So anyway, if you all like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and we appreciate your support. And I think we're over 2,000 subscribers now, a little over a month and a half or 2 months, and that's great. And we thank you all, and we'll try to pump out as many videos as we can, anytime that we can. So have a great day, and thanks for watching.